Okay. Are we live? Am I live? I think I'm live. Am I live? Pretty sure I'm live. Yeah. So I want to do just a little bit of practice because this one messed me up yesterday. I think I'm okay with that one. When did we die last time? Was it here? I think it was there. But I definitely want to practice that as well. So let's start with practicing you. Up. And I just wait for this thing to pop down. Yeah, it's literally that easy. Okay. What else can we practice? What else do we need to practice? I don't think it was here. I know here. I want to practice here for certain. It's not picking up on the mic, but there's a gecko somewhere on the wall behind me going, mm, mm, mm. It's really annoying. He stopped now, though, so he heard me mocking him. Ooh, that was too early. Wait for it. I gotta wait for it to come back. And right about here. Ooh, okay, and freaky. We should probably try and get that a little bit centered better. Ugh. The fact that you can't. Bleh. The fact that you can't see everything there is rough. So, and then we go push, 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 push. I don't know why I did that. That's way too early. Nope, nope, no. You see, that's why. This is why we practice, though. And then try now. Run, 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 run. Go, 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 go. We'll make it. We'll make it. And just. Okay, and then I think that there was. Here? Or was it here? I don't remember. We'll just go. We'll just go into it. We'll just go into it. It's fine. It's honestly, it's fine. I'm gonna be honest. I'm really tempted just to push today until I get it done. Like just keep streaming until I get there. I'd love to be done this week, but I. Oh man. Oh, man. So I finished. What did I finish? I finished Beowulf today, and I'm gonna be honest. There's like a whole segment to that movie. I don't know if I didn't watch it or like I didn't watch it when it came out, or like just it was so forgettable because it's like he's old and then he fights a dragon and it's like it's a very video game like button sequence kind of moment. Like it looks like, hey, swing left and the arrows are going to shoot at you and then you got to move to the right and it's like that, right? Like I don't remember any of it. I remember the beginning of it, right? Well enough, but rest of it, not at all. It wasn't a bad movie. I'm happy that I rewatched it for that segment that I don't remember at all. But I'm definitely never going back to that. Mm-mm. So I finished that, and now I'm watching Braveheart. So far, it's a good movie. It's like 3 hours long, but it's a nice thing to put on in the background for sure. Which is like more or less how I watch most of my movies. Like on my own is just I throw it up in the background. I'm doing basically anything else. Um, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of actors in it that I just was not expecting. It's been a long time. I don't remember anything of the movie other than the whole memed, you take my freedom and all that whole speech. Um, like I didn't even remember that there's like actually like scenes that are just all in French, but there are, and I watched them with subtitles. So I don't know French, but it was a thing. So far, it's still watchable. It's still fun. It's probably gonna go the same way as Beowulf. I'm gonna watch it this time and then never again. But it's a thing. Watching these is helping me calm down over Twin Peaks, though. And stab. There we go. Um. So and then as as the family watches, we finally finished the Oceans series, Oceans 8. It's still fun. It's still a fun movie to watch. Doesn't I don't think it holds up to the George Clooney ones, but Right. It's still fun. It's still like I'm happy I showed it to my kid. But I will say it's weird seeing Kate Blanchett in roles. I mean, like Kate Blanchett specifically. To me, she will always be Galadriel. She will always be this timeless beauty, but also because she is a timeless beauty, she is always going to be just an old person to me. Like she will be like I grew up with her already being old. She was not old in that movie. She was quite young. So it but it's like I will always think of her as like Samuel Jackson or um who else? Like Alfred from the Batman, from the Dark Knight movies, right? I grew like Patrick Stewart. They've always been old to me, right? I'm not saying Kate Blanchett's old. I'm just saying that like that's my mindset of her. So seeing her in these movies where it's like she's supposed to be playing a younger character, it's just I will say it kind of makes it a bit hard to immerse myself into the movie, right? Um, I know a lot of people said it about the Borderlands movie. I I actually did kind of enjoy it, but I didn't think it was that great. I think they missed on a lot of points with that, but I'm not going to get into that right now other than just that yeah, like it was another one of those weird ones seeing Kate Blanchett in this role where it's supposed to be a young character and yeah, this I think she's like 50 now or something, which these days I guess isn't old, but still it's yeah, I don't know. My head's just having a hard time wrapping around it. Ooh, don't fall off the back there. Come on, get up. Oof. I was spacing out there for a second. That's rough. Well, that's death one. That's okay though. It's okay. We were early. I'm just gonna call it me coming in and not just focusing. I don't know. I don't even know what I was spacing out about. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do this. This is gonna be the one. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get back to the minecart. That's all I want. That's all I want. Right? Screw seeing new. I just want to get back to was. I'll be honest, this whole flickering lights thing though, at like the edges of the screen does not make it easy to actually focus on the screen really is making me space out so easy. Wonder if that's only me. Like if other people experience that as well. Like I can't be the only one that's just like stares at this and then is just off in oblivion 2 seconds later. I'm wondering if I should be sunglassing up. I wonder if that'll help. When I get the fur ball, I'll do it. Oh, I only had one coffee today. I'm both proud and tired. Right. Sunglasses are on. Game is running. I am ready and gonna win. Like, I definitely feel like I'm losing focus less. I still see the flickering, but is that in the. Like, is that in the stream or is that literally just my screen? No, it's in the stream. Like, you can just see it at the edges of the everything. Oh, I took the sunglasses off. I gotta. There we go. Let it stab. Let it stab. Go back in. And then it's gonna stab. And then I run away. And then I go back in. And then I wait. And now I run away. And then I go get the tools of its demise. Back away. Go in. And then up and go. And then up. And then back away. And itch your nose. Smack the mic a little. It can take it. It's into it. Oh, I almost walked into the thing. Jesus. Words. All right. There we go, and then we just wait. We wait to get that sticky, gooey stuff. That like Japanese cake stuff on me. Made from fresh boo, I'm heard. Some kind of a cake of boo. I don't know how else you'd say that. I feel like I've made this joke before. Come on, pop off. It's gotten kind of quiet in here. That's how you know I'm focusing. That's how you know the glasses are working. We don't see that every day with the split like that. Right. We just got to pay attention because we're coming up on where we died today, and that's just going to be sad if I die in the same spot. So yeah, we watched Ocean's 8 as a family, and as per our family tradition, we rolled the dice to see what we're gonna watch again because it's helps keep arguments out of all of it, right? Like we're not at each other's throats. Like, no, I want to watch this. No, I want to watch that. And we got to try and compromise, and then we end up not watching anything. The dice just helps. It's a good idea. I like it a lot. We've been doing it for a while, quite a few years now, actually. Most of the creature's life, I think, at this point. But we've hit to now a. I don't even want to call it contentious because it's not really contentious. Just complicated set of movies. A nice little collection called Star Wars. And I mean, okay, so here's where the dispute starts, right? Is that um and for us it's not a dispute. We're not watching 7, 8, 9. I don't care for them. I watched 7 and 8. I didn't like it. I don't think that there's anything that is going to be so groundbreakingly amazing in 9 that's going to make up for 7 and 8. Just I don't think it's going to happen, so I'm not going to bother. I don't want that kind of letdown in my life. And so we're watching 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Solo, Rogue One, Kenobi, and here's where I become contentious on what to watch is Ashoka. I want to watch Ashoka, but I know that I'm gonna need to get the find the Attack of the Clones, the animated series. Shouldn't be difficult. I'm pretty sure you can find it just about anywhere. Just I haven't looked into it is all. Right, because Ashoka doesn't come up much, really at all, in any of the traditional movies. Right, and there's the Mandalorian and Grogu and stuff, but I don't think the kid's gonna watch the Mandalorian. I feel like that. I get caught up in talking too much. That's rough. So yeah, I don't know if we're gonna watch the Mandalorian. I know it's a little bit overly pew pewy, but I mean that's most of Star Wars, right? So maybe it'll be fine. I'm starting to feel like we're not gonna get it today, guys. But here's where the contention really starts. Here's where the issues begin. Is the partner wants to watch it chronological order, right? 1, 2, 3, solo, and so on for so forth. The creature wants to watch it in release order. Why? I couldn't tell you. Doesn't make sense to me why they would want to watch it like that. I want to watch it in the way of like, and I gotta think about this for a second because it goes like you watch Solo, and then you watch Rogue One, right? And that way you get the backstory of leading into episode 4, right? And then by the end of episode 4, you find out who Darth Vader is and all that. And then you go into 1, 2, 3, so you get that whole story of how that person became Darth Vader, right? So that then you push forwards with 5 and 6, and and then you sprinkle in wherever it's needed. Attack the Clones, Attack the Clones, Kenobi, or sorry, Clone Wars, Kenobi, Ashoka, Mandalorian, right? And that's what I want to do because while yeah, it's confusing, I think it would absolutely provide the best experience. Now I'll say it's been a while, been quite a while since I've seen Star Wars. I don't think I've actually sat and decided I'm gonna watch all of Star Wars since before the creature was born. So that's over a decade ago. It's somewhere around a decade and a half, maybe. Because I know that when I went to go watch, was it 7 and 8? It was like I just watched them. I didn't care to. I'm not a massive Star Wars fan, right? I know that there's people out there that are, and could go for that and power to you. It's not my thing. I'm a Lord of the Rings person. I'm a Tolkienology person. I'll watch it, right? I do enjoy Star Wars. I think it's great. Harrison Ford in just about anything is just a fun thing to watch. Ewan McGregor, same thing, right? Just it's a solid actors, right? That being said, kind of funny watching Ewan McGregor just let his master buy a person. Um, I don't remember where I was going with all this now. Something to do with just, it's like I'm not massively, massively into it. That's really all I'm trying to say with that. Alright, let him stab one more time. Back off. I played a dangerous game there. Just scratched my nose. I'm trying to grab the attention of this thing. And there we go. I just realized I only have one earbud in. I'm wondering if that's a part of my issues. We'll see. I got the sunglasses. I got the earbuds. I got some water. Like, I hate being quiet during these streams, right? Because I'm trying to make the stream more about me than about the game, because that makes it so that I can play whatever, and people are here to watch me, right? But that doesn't happen if I'm just watching, like if I'm just sitting here and playing and not talking, because like then I'm not in there, right? It's just watching this thing, where you might as well just go play the game yourself at that point. But again, as I always say this, coming up with things to say, rough. It's rough sometimes. Right? Like I don't want to start going off about things that I haven't put any research into. Like right now, uh, I saw a thing about how there's a lot of illegal refugees. Like, say whatever argument you're going to make, they are illegal refugees. If you're not coming in through proper border control, you are entering illegally. That's just how that works, right? Whether you're good or bad doesn't matter. That's how that works. Um, but this thing in, I think it was Spain, where people are jumping the border, they're jumping the fence or something, and like I just don't know much of what is actually going on about it, right? So I don't want to comment too much about it, but like it makes me worried for the future, more for the fact that, like, I know where I am is not going to be where I die. I know that I want to travel more in my life. I want to live in more places. Figuring that out's going to be a nightmare, but I think I'll get there. No, about as well as I'm getting there with Limbo, right? Take me about 80 tries, I guess. Um, right, and like to me, Spain is one of those places that I have been looking at just for fun, not anything serious, but just as an idea, right? And a lot of the times I'm getting news of stuff like this where it's like it's the border getting rushed, it's people just jamming in, and you don't know what they're like, and this is your first reference to them is people entering into a country illegally, right? To me, that doesn't bode well to who they are, but without further knowledge, I can't say. But it is still my first impression of the people that are currently in a place that I am thinking about, right? So, and that's just one place, right? That's just one place out of many other places that I'm looking. But all you ever see is just bad news here, bad news there. Someone's gotten hurt, someone's at war, right? And I mean, well, I don't want to diminish the issues going on in the world. I don't want that to be all I see. Right? I want to see more. I want to see more than just the problems. I don't know. I'm just again half the problem is I'm talking out my ears. And then I can go back here, grab the last leg. Come on, pop off. Thank you. Get ready for the squish. Every time. I'm really tempted to be eating a cherry or a grape sometime, just to really add to that like depth of texture going on there. That nice little bit of audio texture really drive home the squish. All right, we got the corpse jump. We get to here, we wait. Why are these three bodies floating, but then there's that guy in the back that's like halfway down? I think bodies normally float, don't they? Pretty sure they float. And like, how long does it take for a body to stop floating, right? At some point it just decomposes, I guess, to let out whatever's keeping it afloat, like air or gas or whatever it is. Like, how long does that take? It's moments like these that I really wish I had Like a little thing set up for stupid questions. Right, in, out, across. Ooh, make that. Let them blow their load. Back. Out. In. There we go. Why are you climbing that ladder? Worms. Get my first level of STD. There we go. STD has been cleared up. Oh, they're not called STDs anymore, aren't they? They're like STIs or something now, right? Where am I going? I'm getting distracted with STDs and STIs. This seat is so uncomfortable. I complain about the same things over and over again, so you know that I am never gonna learn. I'm never gonna progress. I'm gonna continuously do it dumb. I'm just making sure you understand. Right? When I never get this Limbo run finished, you will then look back at this moment and be like, ah, that's why. Makes sense now. And then I jump up. Pull this back, jump on the box. Not too far, you don't want to tip it over. And then, oh, there we go. Run over, grab this, drop it there, stand on it, and then wait. Oh, just a little more, let my feet get wet, jump. What are you doing? There we go. I got time, like I don't need to rush down here, but I definitely don't want to be late. If I'm late, I die, right? That's how that works. Oh, is that going to be... Oh, am I going to make it? I'm going to make it, right? Oh, boy. Don't leave without me. I made it. All right, definitely don't want to do that, though. That was not a good idea to have. I'll leave that gap there. I jumped too early is all. There, that's water tricks. Now we're into the second round of headworms. Just another. Ooh, careful there. I don't mind getting these STDs, but it has to be, you know, the right timing. And then back and hop, 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 jump up, 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 get to this bar, go across, go up, 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 jump, go across, get to the box, jump again, hit the light, turn around, go back, and then we're up the ladders, go across, up, and that's how you make a baby. I'm kidding, I don't know how you make babies. I know I was present for it, but I couldn't tell you what I did. I think I just groped around blindly. A little more, a little more. I'm pretty sure I can go earlier than this. I don't think I want to risk it, though. Headworms. Now we're into hotel lights. Now, we learned this from yesterday, is that I can just... Not here, because this isn't the lights. This is just the scariest jump in the entire game. Nor here, because this is the slide. And then the climb. But we learned that if I just run, I make it. It's the right timing. See? Like the game wanted it to happen. And that's going to cut hotel lights down by a lot. I wait like 15 seconds or something just for the light cycle. Oh my god. Okay, well, there goes the 15 seconds. But it's okay. We lived. I'm not going to complain about that. And jump. Okay, I take it back. That is the scariest jump in the game. Pull this back, jump up, climb up, jump off. Let it rope me down. And then I tip this. And then go get my third round of STDs. All right. I'm just a little bit focused. I'm just a little bit like trying not to distract myself and get this messed up. We practiced this saw, so we should be fine with it. Moment of truth. Does practice make, I don't say perfect, make practice make progress? Yes. Yes, it does. Don't count your blessings because we've died before by not jumping in time. Oh yeah, there we go. We're doing good, guys. We're getting there. Rocky start, but we're getting there. Alright, I should be able to go on this next one. Yeah. Pull this back. Up on up. Run to the other side. Boom. My heart still pounds a little, like jumps a little. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. I should be able to start swinging here. Boom. I almost lost the plot of what I was doing here. Up. Oh. And then I sneak up on this guy. It's like the weirdest version of Got Your Nose. It's like Got Your Nose, but for people who are into feet. Alright, so we died at some point to this door. I think that was yesterday. I think it was the last run yesterday. Which sucked because I did everything afterwards perfectly. Right, just to practice it all. And I don't know if I realistically know what the right answer is for there, but we're gonna have to just try, I guess. No. Okay, just wait, because it's gonna come back. There we go. Now we have a split for there, finally. I can go there. I can just wait 2 seconds. I don't want to be on that side of it. I don't want to get squished by this thing. And then I have to move this guy ahead anyways, because that's how that works. All right, this one. Now remember, we can do it. We can do it fairly easily. And then we're going to jump now. And then now. Yeah. Like, it's only scary because I don't have splits yet. Right? Like, there's consequence to this now. Like, first run, it's like, okay, well, first time I get here, it's like, okay, well, I'm making the split. I don't know what's going on here. But I have no excuse now. I know what's going on. I know what's coming next. If I mess up, it's because I'm doing dumb, and like, this is kind of PB right now. It's almost PB. It's PB for today, so like, it's really not something that I want to mess up, you know? Like, I want to do goo. I want to do goo. I want to do real goo. Alright, this isn't electric, it's just magnetic. I can turn that off, push this up, and then by the time I get down, it should still be a good position. Right, if I can get up to here, then I should be fine. Ooh. Well, if I landed on that box, that would be probably ideal, to be honest. Okay. So we've done one spinning. This is two. We really should split up the spinning worlds. Just so I'm not getting confused with them, because there's a little bit of stuff that happens in between, right? And I went too early. I went too early. Give that a practice. Alright, just because I don't have an idea on where I'm supposed to, like, when I'm supposed to jump, really. Like, I know when I'm supposed to jump, I don't know when I'm supposed to start running. Right, if I go to this end. Well, I didn't even jump there. But yeah, I have all kinds of time. I don't think I need to practice that. I just need to not get antsy. Alright, back to square one. Shake it all out. We can do this. We can do this. Oh, I was going to split up those spinning worlds. I don't think it's the end of the world. I think I can live without it. And that's furball. Oh, furball. I'm getting too quiet. I'm just trying to focus. Like that was a decent run. Losing it's a little bit sad, but like it doesn't have me down. It just has me like, man, you're like 40 minutes ahead of me just to get back to there. Right. I'd say I wonder how much time I've spent on this game just trying to do this one thing. Um, I know how much it is. I actually do know how much it is. I can just go to my playtime for this game, and that'll tell me. Uh, I think it's somewhere around 120, 125 hours. Uh, yeah, like that's 125 hours of my life I ain't getting back. So I'm pretty well committed to getting this done, getting this figured out, getting this accomplished. And like I am close. I'm not terribly far off from getting there. So it is doable. It is definitely doable. I'm sure other people have done it, right? But what other people have done is not necessarily what I can do. So the more I think about it, the more I get excited about playing Dark Souls Randomizer. My problem is also though that I know that I was excited to do this when what was it? I was finishing off Roadcraft. So Like, I don't want to get burned out over it, but I'm gonna. It's all good though. It's all good. It's all in the name of entertainment. It's all in the name of the channel. What I'm gonna do afterwards, though, I couldn't tell you. Like, it's Dark Souls is gonna take me a while, right? Because first off, the randomizer makes it, it makes it technically harder, and then it's deathless, so that's also pretty hard. And then there's ways that I can ramp up the difficulty, and I intend to do a fog gate randomizer as well. And then I'll probably do Dark Souls 3 randomizer. Oh, and then 2. Yeah. Right, and that's just kind of how I would do that. I don't, and like all of that's gonna take me quite a while, right? Even assuming this gets anywhere, right? Like I don't know if I'm gonna continue. I honestly don't know if I'm gonna continue streaming if I don't uh pick up more somewhere at some point. I got to do more for the channel though, so that's not fair on the streaming end of things, right? I don't do a lot of advertising for it, and I got to do something about that. Um, Probably look into that this weekend. Right, between that and I could be streaming to other places like YouTube. Right now I know I can stream to YouTube. I don't know if I can stream to TikTok right now. I know I can't Instagram. Not that I would try and stream this to Instagram. But like there's the whole China market too. I should be looking into that. Twitch doesn't really hit in China, I think. So I'm gonna look into that as well this weekend, I guess. How to stream to multiple places. Oh, I gotta run away. And then traps. Oh, that's that. Like because the splits are technically random. I feel like that's probably why um I have such a hard time with it. Like at least with anything else, it's like traditionally speed ran. There's like bosses. You beat the boss. That's the split. Um, with some small outliers. Right, storyline depending. So when it's like, oh cool, avoid these traps but there's also kind of a couple of other traps going on afterwards. It's like, okay, well, where do you actually split it, right? Like, I have to decide that, and I have to remember that that's what I decided. Which, yeah, for like, if I was trying to do this seriously, it wouldn't be a problem. But this isn't gonna get put in for um like any kind of a speedrun competition or nothing. This is just me trying to beat a challenge. I will say it gave me the idea of doing like not an achievement guides or like should have been an achievement guide. Things like beat this game without dying, reach this point on the map, you know, stuff like that. Stuff that's like is an achievement but isn't like a Steam achievement or an Xbox achievement or nothing. Right? I think that'd be fun. I think that'd be just a little bit of editing to figure out, but I think that'd be a fun little series. Call it not an achievement guide. I don't know. I feel like if that was like an actual series, so like if I, just for the sake of argument, if I made that series, like I'd also want to have like a website you could go to, and then you could like, as a viewer, tick it off, being like, yeah, this is something that I did. Right? Honor system obviously, because I don't even think I'm smart enough to figure out how to make that website, but I'd like to make it. I think that'd be a great little thing to have. In and then out. We're gonna add a little gamer score to it and all that. And then out. And then in. Can you? Thank you. And go. There we go. Nice and easy. And then we start off with our first little basic bit of VD. And we get teased with being cured. Go into the light, find the information, go back, find a box that cures our itchy parts, and then we are cured. I like another not an achievement guide could be just because I was playing it recently, you know, it's something that's part of my stream. Getting a truck on top of the lighthouse in Roadcraft, right? Or towing a truck that's towing a truck. But the winching system doesn't really work in that unless you're doing multiplayer. So that would be a very multiplayer based one, which could work, but I don't like that would take a bit of setup. And I don't think I have 4 other friends that have the game, so or 3 other, I think. Yeah, it's 4-player max. Right? They don't have to be difficult things either, right? They could be just something stupid like don't leave the bridge in the pillar of water or something. I don't know. Right? Roll a 1 5 times in Baldur's Gate. Something just like something that's not an achievement but feels like it should be. Let my feet get wet a little. There we go. That's water tricks 2, yeah? Yeah, this is 3. I honestly thought I pushed that too early. And then we got the final water trick. Didn't let that box settle, and I gave myself a small heart attack because of it. Let that go so that I can grab this. Yeah, just push that, thank you. Give me my second VD. Like it's Pokemon, I gotta catch them all. Really make the doctors be like, what? Wow, it's so nice when it's just like you figure out what the right move is, like the right series of buttons for everything is. And it just works every time. I almost jumped there. I really did. I really had to stop myself there for a second. Alright, and then we got the scary jump. Well, a scary jump, I guess. And then we did figure out that if I just run, it is the right timing. God, I love that. For the amount of time I spent trying to figure this out, and just a waste of time, like it's so nice that that just works. Ooh, that jump was actually a little bit nicer too. See that? That's 37 seconds. Like, I guarantee you, 30 of those seconds is just me sitting there waiting for the lights to cycle through at least once. The problem is the more of these like little things I find to make my runs just a little faster, the more I'm gonna think, man, I could speedrun this. And that's not a place I want to be in. I don't want to be doing that because I know two things. One, there are people out there that are doing this and they're a lot faster than me. And two, the second I look into it, this is the second that I'm like, yeah, I could do that, and then hate myself for like a half a year for saying, yeah, I could do that. Because the last thing I want to do is give up. I ain't no quitter, right? But like if I start something, I'm gonna finish it. It's just what I am. It's who I am. It's how I do, right? So it's like it's one of those things of like I gotta know what battles to pick. Like in this Deathless, this is a battle I can win. I can't win speedrunning because I'm gonna look at that top place. I'm never gonna get there. I know I'm never going to get there. You know I'm never going to get there. You know I know I'm never going to get there. This is not going to happen. We know this. So I don't want to put myself in that position where I'm just trying to achieve something inaccessible. All right. And then right to here. And then we slow down. Just before the button. Nicely done. And then we just wait for that box to drop. Ooh, jump. There we go. Hop up here. Oop. I almost didn't jump. Oh my god, I thought I jumped. I jumped too late, but it was like it wasn't too late. Oh my god. My butt needs some stitches for sure. But I didn't die. God, if I lost the run to that, I would have been so upset with myself. Because I started running, I'm like, no way, I'm late. There's no way. And I still went for it. And the whole time, I'm like, I have already committed, but I know that I've just failed to run. I am both proud and upset with myself because I have such a heart rate right now. All right, we should be able to make it on the next one. There we go. One of these runs, I'm just going to be on that. Just going back and forth, spaced out. I'm just going to be going back and forth for like 5 minutes before I realize, wait, I'm doing something here. Like I know it's going to happen. And that's, oh no, that's not yet. Yeah, okay, that's going to be good. I can just start swinging. Just get off of this pretty nice and early. Just like that. Just hit that split. Oh yeah. Just like that. Just gotta sneak up on this guy. That's why we're being nice and quiet. So that I can be a little closer. And then jump. Oh, missed him. I was too focused on whispering. I'm just gonna not whisper. It's not like he can hear me anyways. There we go. It always feels nice, like being able to regularly get just a little farther, right? It really does make me feel like it is just gonna happen one day. I mean, I say one day, I'm hoping it's today, but we'll see. I'm on the wrong side of this. It's okay, I'll set it to here. That's fine. I thought that I had gotten to there just a little early somehow. It's a good thing I can't die over that one. Especially that first time I tried it. It was just too much. Too many times I just couldn't figure it out. That's fine, because I can go around. That was kind of cool. Just standing on the corner of the box like that. Well, that's new. It was kind of interesting that the boxes add weight, like when they're stacked. They add. Like the whole stack gets harder to push. Wait for it to come back, and now. Oh, that's electric swing. So we got this spinning world. We got 3 of them. We died on the second one last run. But we're already back to it, so it's gonna be fine. We kind of figured out that we've actually got a lot of time to just sort of stand on that box. So I think we're gonna be good. Just for the heck of it. Can you reach that? Okay. If I can reach, then it's good, right? That's all I need. Okay, well, maybe we'll make it just a touch closer then. Go like that. Alright, guys, this is going to be PB for today if I get past this part. Come on, Box. Come on. Just wait a second, let it settle. Yeah, and then we can grind against the wall. We have one more spinning world. This will be the last one. Up, 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 quick, quick, quick. Oh, and we make it. That's what I like. New splits. That's what I'm after. And then we're here, and it's like, oh, look at that. It's beautiful. You're at the end. Right? It's all like, oh, but nope, it's a lie. And you get to try and do another set of headworms. Oh my goodness. I died. I died. How did I die there? I don't want to do another run. I'm just going to practice this a minute. I could have made it. Okay, well, we're just going to practice this. Just screw it. And then maybe we'll do a little bit of, no, because it's such a good time. Yeah, that's one more run. One more run for tonight. We'll go long. But, like, if this is the run, that would be awesome. Lock in. We're going to get there, right? We were 2 splits away. We were 2 splits away from seeing new. So I think we can do it. We're going to be going long, but it's going to be worth it. This run's going to be a little bit on the quieter side, but fingers crossed, knock on wood, don't walk under ladders, repair a mirror. I don't know, whatever you want to do. Just like pray. This is going to be the run, guys. I don't know about finishing, but definitely, hopefully, for seeing new. I want to see new. It feels like so long since I've seen new. All right. All right. We're doing it. We're getting there. We're going. In the name of that great poster back in the 2000s, yes, we can. In the name of Bob the Builder, yes, we can. A little more, a little more, a little more. And then stab at me, but miss. Stab at me again, but also please miss again. And then stab at me, but lose your leg again. You're gonna stab at me this time, but you're not gonna reach. Oof. And bye-bye leg. Yeah, you see, we were 3 splits away from PB. We were 3 splits away from seeing nil. It's just rough, but it's okay. It's all okay because at the end of the day, if we don't get it today, we will get it tomorrow. And if we don't get it tomorrow, then the next day, right? I mean, we're not getting it tomorrow. We know this because tomorrow's the weekend and I don't stream on the weekend. Probably should, but I don't. Ooh, that scared me. Ooh, what am I doing with this dancing around? I'm gonna end up hurting myself. Right? I said I was gonna lock in. Lock in. Alright, and then we're on the nut sack. Come on. Come on. And then jump, and then back, and then avoid, and then jump, and then go. And whoop, whoop. And hop. Jump across. There we go, and that's nutsack. And then I hop across. Oh, I turned back. I heard that one. Up, across, hop. One more hop. Oh, I forgot to hit that split. It's okay. And jump, and then... Oh, man. Come on, just a little closer. Pay attention because you died here today. You just didn't jump or something, I don't know. Up. Thank you. There we go. And then there's a plane flying overhead. I don't know why a plane would fly this low, so far from the airport. It happens every now and then. I don't know why. I really don't, because like we're not that close to the airport. Right? We're easily hour and a half, maybe two, depending on traffic, from the airport. Right? So, and it's not even like we're even remotely close to being the right like direction of the runway. I don't know. It's just weird to me. I mean, it's weird because I can't explain it, right? That's gonna be that squishy sound. Sorry for ruining it for you guys, but look, I've heard it so much. It does kind of gross me out a little. Alright, this is the corpse jump. I'll wait for this guy to come across and give me a nice little place to cross at. Alright, and then we've got the in, out, in here. In, and then out. I have to say it, otherwise I will get it wrong. Cross, let them blow their load, go back, and then it's out, and then it's in, and then it's another squish. I wonder how many squish sound effects there are in this game. Like how many times the squish comes up, and then also like how many different squish sounds they use. Like, do they just use the same squish sound for every squish, or like do they edit it, or like do they get different squish sounds? I don't know. It'd be interesting. Be interesting to know. Did they just like take a squish sound from something else, like Denethor eating tomatoes? We're just like, yeah, that's squishy enough. Let's use that. Not tell anybody. That'd be wild. Like that'd be such a tough thing to do too, right? Because it's like they wouldn't have the rights to that scene. but they would technically be able to edit it enough to avoid copyright or whatever. But you'd have to edit out like all the noise and the background music and everything that's going on at that moment. Right? So it's like you're already doing a lot of work to just get that. So with no real reference, is it really worth it? I mean, I'm not going to say it is or isn't because obviously I have no idea. It'd be pretty damn funny though. And that's it for okay. I just had this thought. You take that squish sound and you just you take the one sound, you just edit it, edit it, edit, edit. You fix it so it's used for every sound in a game, right? Like this water falling, it's just that squish being played over and over again, right? The water coming through the pipe, squish. Me dying, squish. That person talking, it's just squish. It doesn't make sense. Doesn't have to. Guys, I got squished. Okay, well, I'm gonna call it for tonight. That was the last run of the day. That's rough. Just to see where we're at still. Right, we haven't even gotten to this segment. This is spoilers technically, right? Like we're still at the end of this segment. So we'll pick it back up again on Monday. Thanks for joining. Thanks for checking me out. Hopefully I'll get some things figured out for Monday and that way maybe there'll be a bigger crowd. Maybe there'll be something. I don't know. Check out the links. YouTube, Patreon, everything. It's all slash instructions included in at instructions included in. Good boy.